All right, so we're back
Especially
with the new
today.
episode of Dice and Doobies here. We're gonna start this encounter with Corporal Gutstab, and we're gonna learn how he interacts with my character in the Corellian campaign. So we're gonna get into it. Uh, Corporal, you finally graduate out of the Xenosian Academy, the military side of the academy, to be more specific. You've been ordered home. You just got off your spaceship. And almost immediately, as the doors lower in the rear hatch and sunlight pours in, you see people immediately start walking crates onto your ship.
Well,
And
okay.
another guy
Okay.
walks up, hands you orders, and says, "Aurelia wishes to speak with you." Captain
Am I
Aurelia.
CO?
Yes, that's your CO. Go
Copy.
report to your CO. You've got orders. And she says you're going to want to shut the door. We've had a dire act.
Oh, whatever. There's no dire. That's a myth, dude. Those don't exist.
Shut the door. And she starts walking away, and she says, "Keep up."
I just started one exactly the same.
So
Exactly the same.
you walk through, and Earth. This definitely looks Earth, like Earth in texture and culture from the last time you were home, with some small upgrades to architecture. The buildings are a lot smoother now. There's not as many hard edges. He gets into the area, and Aurelia immediately looks at you and plops a folder down in front of you and says, "You're being deployed to stop." She tells you you're being deployed to Corella. It's this small backwater planet that's just been discovered. But unfortunately, it's right in the middle of everyone's trade lines. We need you to get there, establish who's there, if anyone, and find out where the Directorate might be stationing people on the planet.
Okay, so establish my own interplanetary drug cartel. Got it. Understood.
There's a silence in the room as she stares.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Oops.
She just stares at you.
His license revoked.
We are not to take over the planet. We are not to place holdings on the planet. The only thing we're here to do is disrupt any Directorate troops on the planet.
Yeah, with my interplanetary drug cartel. Got it. Yeah. That's
You're
totally what I intend to use it for.
Enough rations for the trip. She deliberately talks over you.
Out of character. He's gonna rig my ship to make sure I die.
You're being given enough rations for the trip and 1 week's worth of stuff. 3 reloads worth of ammo in each of your weapons, and 1 suit of regulation flak jacket armor.
I've got better than that already. Way better. Well, that armor anyway. Better than the armor.
Light polymers better than a radiation flak jacket? A radiation
Than a flak jacket? Yeah.
Regulation.
Okay, I heard that.
Regulation.
Regulation. That's a bomb vest.
She tells you if you're all set, get to your ship and get to Corella. We need you there now. You're expected to check in once a week. Once a day if possible. If you're in distress, once a week. And they do expect updates, or somebody will be sent to record.
Check in whenever I need more money. Got it.
She says pucks, rubs her temples, and sobs. Okay. Do you make another snide comment, or do you go to your ship?
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
checking the
I just
dice.
go to my ship.
He's like, I see that vein in her forehead. I haven't seen
I'm
that.
like, one more and she may shoot me in her office.
Cleaned up faster than
Okay.
he died.
You get there, your door's open, and you run right past your crates, get in the driver's seat, and you take off. Give me a piloting check to not jack your ship up as you leave atmosphere.
Piloting?
Yes.
14, 24. That's pretty damn good.
Oh, you do really well. Your ship ascends the atmosphere with little to no resistance or complication.
He hits that gas pedal, he's gone.
Roll and a counter roll for him. 18. And after the encounter roll, we're going to find out what it is. All right. You ascend with little to no problems off the runway. No one tries to interfere in your flight path. You take off well. Right before you take off, there's a yellow light that you haven't seen before. Make an intelligence check.
It'll probably be fine. It's only yellow.
What was that check?
12 total.
Okay. That yellow light flashes as you go to hit that button and you're starting to get irritated. Like, why won't this turn on? And it says, hatch door still open. Across your HUD.
Oh.
And it even instructs you which button to hit to close the hatches.
I'll close it. There's nothing possibly could go wrong from leaving it open.
You close the hatch and ascend. Engines start, no problem. Give me... Raina, go ahead and give me a D4. An hour? Ooh, that could have been much worse. You're relaxing, listening to your tunes, jamming, like one leg up on the console as he flies through space, happy. Nobody to bother you. You're done with school. You're on your first mission with little to no oversight. You're having a good mood. And then one of your
He's got my
engines goes red.
I know everything about everything twice.
One of your engines suddenly loses 35% of its power.
I didn't tell it to do that.
Front. Yep. And they just start failing. That's good. And you're not entirely sure why. The computer is not entirely sure why. A minute goes by, and finally the computer comes up with something, and you see hardware malfunction, rear of the plane, or rear of the ship.
CO done sabotaged my
Somewhere in the
ship. She was
cargo
jealous because I'm funnier than her.
It
I
says
knew it.
Your internal navigation.
Internal navigation. Okay, I couldn't hear you there.
Oh no, that's yeah. Those are the panels that they're showing.
That's a little better. What are the black dots?
Those are your computer panels that are being chewed up.
Yep, destroyed circuitry.
Those are damage alerts, basically, then?
Yes.
Oh, man. I told them to close the door.
You say to yourself in the reflection of the steel.
What equipment
I'm
do you
rushing
have on you?
We're back in the
presently?
ship, see who broke something.
What equipment do you have on you presently?
Let's see here. Militia rifle, pistol, scimitar, and armor.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I'm in the ship. Now I'm in pilot mode, not out in the wilderness mode, right? I'm just leaving.
Yes.
To be honest, I wouldn't even have my armor on. Actually, I might have my armor on because it's part of the uniform. You know what I mean? But the scimitar and the rifle would probably both be in the locker.
Okay. Put a brown.
I might probably only have my
Put
pistol.
a gold dot somewhere for the locker for me, if you would.
In the front.
No.
Yeah,
In the back, right there on the left. Yep.
wherever my locker is. Yeah, that's where my gear is.
All right. So what are you doing, Corporal Gutstab?
I'm headed toward the back to see what the hell someone else obviously broke.
All right. Make sure you, give me an intelligence check.
Via D20 plus my intelligence modifier. I rolled a 6. Intelligence modifier is 5, so it's an 11 total.
You remember to turn on the autopilot.
How did I get through the Zenosian Academy?
Mm-hmm. Who gave this?
There was probably a lot of cheating.
All right. Will you move him down the hallway? Yep. He can move 30 feet. That's 5 feet a square there.
And stop me at my locker if I can get that far. 15, 20. Yeah, stop me at 20 feet right there by my locker.
All right.
That works.
You are at your locker.
Grabbing my rifle just in case somebody snuck on board.
That is a good call. Why don't you grab your armor?
That takes minutes to put on.
Do all armors
Armor-
take minutes to put on, or just...
Yeah, it's like a round per point of armor.
Okay.
So let me see here. Polymer, my armor's it's got an armor bonus of 5. So that would take 5 rounds to put it on. And I'm probably not going to need armor to fix some wiring somebody forgot to plug in right.
All right.
Somebody
So you grab
probably
your
left the
rifle.
freaking coffee in there and it spilled.
Well, you and
I'm not
I
gonna
are
need
roll
armor.
some attack rolls while he's grabbing his gear.
Yes.
That's going to hit. That one tries to bite at nothing. That one tries to bite at nothing.
That must have been a big coffee they spilled.
The red lights flashing in your ship start getting quicker.
Oh, that must have been like a whole pitcher of coffee. God damn, man. All right, I'm going to the back of the ship. I don't need this today.
All right, move him 30 feet, if you would.
They better have cigarettes on this planet they're sending me to. I'm going to flip out, I swear to God.
And that last door, if you would, go ahead and open it for me. Yep. Just go ahead, white dot that for me. Yep. As you come to the end, you're almost positive there's supposed to be a door between you and the cargo bay. But now there's not a door between you and the cargo bay. Zay?
Oh, I got a stowaway. Probably some wyvern venom addicts snuck on the ship thinking they're going to steal some stuff.
A giant rat runs around the corner, charging at you.
That's not a stowaway.
One of the dark red dots.
And that's definitely not a spilled coffee.
AC 15 hit you?
Let me see. Out of armor. No.
AC 15 doesn't hit you out of armor. Oh, wait.
No.
Charge
I have an AC
plus 2 on the
17 out
attack.
of armor.
17. I was forgetting a step.
17?
Yes,
16,
they get a
17.
D20 plus their base attack of 4, or plus their attack bonus of 4, and then they got a +2 for charging. So 17. Does a 17
17 is exactly what you needed.
Oh. What's the damage there, Raina?
What did you just roll?
No, what he hit. What's the damage there on his bite attack?
+4, plus 1d4, plus disease.
All right, give us a D4.
3 plus 4, 7.
A giant hairy rat, almost the size of, actually, in fact, the same size as you, charges down the hallway, leaps, and bites you in the shoulder.
Oh.
For 7 points of damage.
That's super gross, and I'm gonna freak out now.
We need a fortitude save from you.
Oh, their bites are special.
Mm-hmm.
13. Hold on, let me find my fort save bonus. Fortitude save bonus is 6, so 19.
This thing looks really gross. You don't really want it biting you. You know that for a fact.
don't want it to bite me again. There's a weird smell and it's spit. Yeah.
I mean, it put a hole in your shoulder. That he's not happy. This is not a happy thing.
No. Okay. Okay. That's gross.
Initiative. Oh, they go. One of them goes now. Well, this one
5.
takes over.
I
They
go on
last.
15.
They go on the bottom of the round.
Oh, good. Because I rolled crap.
All right, and you said you were firing in melee, which provokes an attack of
Well, no.
opportunity.
Because I'm firing a rifle in melee, it provokes attack. of
Right.
opportunity.
A pistol
You got
is
it.
a light weapon, and a light weapon
It's
allows
different,
you to
yeah.
fire in melee, right?
Yes, exactly.
So, in this case, it provokes what's called an attack of opportunity. Unless specifically noted, this is something you can only do once a round. And it has to be in melee unless specifically stated otherwise, once again. So, he goes to raise his rifle to shoot you, take a bite at it.
12 total.
You got a 12 total. Explain your roll.
So it is a d20 with the +4 from bite. I don't have
Right.
a base attack bonus. It is a +0. It's pitiful.
All right. So, does a 12 hit you?
Not even close.
It goes to
You
take a
need a
bite out of you
17.
and floop.
17 to hit me unarmored. All right, I'm now firing the rifle at it. 17 on the dice. Plus 8 is AC 25. Yeah, AC
That
25.
very much hits.
Oh yeah, that's dead center.
Now damage is 3d6. 3, 3, 4. So that's 10. Takes 10 points of fire damage from the laser.
It lets out one of the grossest screeches you think you've ever heard as it curls and dies. Roll another d20 over there for me. Oh.
One off my battery.
And 2 more rats charge down the hallway as that one
Oh,
dies.
no.
Make our attack rolls. +2 from the charge. 19 hits you.
It does.
As one goes to bite you, you get out of the way of it, but another one brings its mouth down on the other arm as you tried to pull away.
Makes me step right into the next one's attack.
And you take 8 points of damage.
Ooh,
And-
I'm kind of hurt.
With taking damage, do you have any damage reduction?
Yes, I've been removing 3 points from every melee attack because I have a 3 AP soak.
What is AP?
It stands for armor piercing, which means armor piercing and adamantine weapons ignore half of it.
Okay.
And otherwise, it applies to all physical damage.
Okay. That, I'm glad to understand. Oh, also fortitude save.
Oh, gross.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 6.
You're down.
6 plus fortitude bonus. If 6 is a 12.
I'm
not
really
feeling
are
that.
not happy about these things biting.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Figure
you're
I'm
now
having a bit of
flanked.
fever.
And for everyone watching, what flanked means two creatures are on either side of your front facing arc. And because of that, you cannot dodge as effectively. You lose your dex bonus to AC in this position, and you gain +2 to your hit if you're one of the two attackers that get on him while flanking. But back to Corporal Gutstab, so we can see that kind of play out here. As he, unfortunately, is on the receiving end of this. Gutstab, go ahead.
Yeah, yikes. I guess I'm gonna fire the rifle again.
Attack of opportunities. We each get one.
Uh-huh.
That's
19.
Another hit.
Ooh.
He's in some danger here.
Uh-huh.
4. Oh, D4.
6 points. Man, he getting a little tore up.
He's getting
Make
bit.
another
point.
force save.
Uh, 16 on the dice is a 22.
Yeah, fortitude of his is holding up now.
He's sturdy. I will admit, for as small as Corporal Gutstab is.
Oh wait,
he's
he
sturdy.
got hit. So this is an important time to talk about attack for opportunity and one of the things.
At
it
this
does.
point, with my hit point total, though, I look like walking hamburger.
Also, he can't attack now.
In bad shape.
If you hit someone with an attack of opportunity, it immediately ends their action.
Really?
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yeah.
Where does it say that?
Look up the rules for attack for. Oh, somebody look up the rules for attack of opportunity. I'm like 99% sure.
In Player's Handbook.
I'm going to go to commercial while we look this up. You said 19 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do your damage.
2, 3, and 2. 7 points of damage. Fire. And
It makes
one
that
more
same
off.
unbearable sound as it hits the ground. How many charges do you have left with that rifle?
8 now.
And you've still got one to deal with.
Uh-huh.
The last straggler takes his attack.
The version I
move
carry
behind
has-
you and take an attack.
Yeah.
Take your attack of opportunity as he runs behind you.
Swinging the rifle butt. 16 is 18 plus strength. AC 21.
That'll hit.
1d4.
It's like, where are you going?
Or 7 points of damage with the rifle butt. That is a max damage slam.
It
I
takes its
swing that
bite.
rifle like a ball bat.
17 on the dice to bite you. It does 7 points of damage and passes out.
Ooh, I'll give it one more slam, good, just for good measure. A coup de grace.
Explain coup de grace to me. I don't know that term.
Coup de grace, when an opponent is unconscious or otherwise helpless, you can take a full round action to get a single critical.
So
on
you
creature.
want to bash its skull in
Exactly that.
as a final goodbye.
Uh-huh. Ooh, minimum damage is 1. So 4, criticalized, 8 points of damage.
Oh, he's very dead.
His head turns into
And
an
I bet the
abyss.
reason I rolled minimum damage there is because I currently have 2 hit points. 2.
That was a fight. Oh, that was a fight for your life. You'll never forget to lock the door again. Ever.
You will never.
No,
ever
You will
forget to
lock
the
every
again.
door from now on.
Uh-huh.
You
All
said
the
let
doors.
who in? No, doors stay unlocked.
Not doing that. They can talk to me through the window.
Yeah,
They can talk
you
to me
just
through
slide
the
it open.
window.
What do you want?
That was an important show of why paying attention in a campaign as a character, even someone who was as in a well-defended, well-cleared area, could have something mundane and seemingly unimportant happen to him, and it turn into a massive cluster beef quite quickly.
Yeah, I nearly died there
Oh yeah.
because I forgot to close the door. I mean, because someone else forgot to close it.
You finally have that moment with yourself. It's like, maybe I am the problem.
There was no one else around to even leave it open. So maybe it was me? Nah, could be.
I'd have made him make those saves, but he made all his disease saves.
Okay.
Actually, that
Oh,
is
and I'm
important
lucky.
notice. Give me some heal checks to patch up your wounds.
Oh, do I know heal? Hold on.
So, you don't have heal?
I do not.
That's unfortunate. Alright, you go the rest of your trip, which takes 2 days. Which does give him his con modifier back to hit points over those 2 days.
That's 4 hit points. That's I'm still sore, very sore.
Still looking for a doctor level sore.
Yes, I have. I'm at 1/3 hit points right now.
Make a piloting check as you enter the atmosphere of this planet. Because you don't see Border Patrol. You don't see a space station.
6 on the dice. Is where is it? Where's pilot? 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
You go
I'm a good
to
pilot.
what you see a clearing in a patch of the woods that you know has to be an area with people in it. So you aim right for that clearing, and you land quite gracefully. And you manage to limp your way out every step, feeling like, oh, I don't know, you were chewed on by some dire rats.
My giant rats. Yeah.
You hit
Because
Coden,
if I didn't
drop.
catch that disease, they're probably infected and swollen and aching.
Imagine the holes in your hamstring.
As
Oh, I don't want to.
as the door to the door you forgot to open or forgot to close starts to open, make another fortitude save.
Second. Hey, get back on the table. Uh-oh. 9.
As
9
the door
total.
opens, you swear there is a ball of energy floating in front of you. You hear hello, and that's the last thing you see as you pass out.
What's this spaceship that landed right where I formed? I bet that's what made him form.
Another hour later, you feel weirdly good. Like you haven't been chewed on at all. In fact, And when you wake up, you think it's a puck, but it's like an ugly puck. Like an angry puck.
Let me
It
roll something
smiles
real
at
quick.
you. And it waves.
Not one. I've never ever seen a goblin. I would think he's just an ugly puck.
He smiles at you and he waves. He says, hi. I think I fixed you. What are you doing
Hello?
here?
Who are you? Yeah,
Uh,
look at my wound. Thanks for fixing me up.
I'll tell you who I am when I figure that out. What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
I'm a tourist. Yeah,
You're a tourist?
that's a 16 on the dice, bluff check. I do not have any ranks in bluff, so 16 bluff.
Oh, cool. There's a bunch
I'm
of
a
sounds
tourist.
coming from the south if you want to go find those sounds. You're the first thing I've seen here.
What do you mean? What do you mean first thing you've seen here?
Me,
Where are
first
you
thing I've
from?
seen here. I'm from here. Oh, by the
Oh,
way,
you
he's
pulled
butt ass
Yesterday
naked.
or something?
Oh my god!
He's standing there, freeballing it, talking to you.
A wild, ugly goblin.
Hasn't even found
Wild,
clothes
ugly,
yet.
crazy, naked
Oh my-
goblin.
Oh my god, why are you naked? Do I have any spare uniforms on this ship or clothing of any kind?
Weirdly, you have spare uniforms for your size specifically. All right, Corporal Gutstab got tore up, and he is now standing, well, staring at an ugly, naked puck that is weirdly. There's something to notice. As ugly of a puck as he is, he's kind of hot. Like, you
Well,
look at him,
He's got the
and he's weirdly
goblin
charming.
nails.
For as ugly and kind of off-putting as he was at first, he's charming.
Uh-huh.
He's
He
got
got a
that
smile,
dog.
some
food
pearly
back.
whites. He flashes you a nice smile, and you just kind of like, man, please get a towel.
Hi.
Please put your clothes on. I can't
Hi.
keep looking at you.
How you doing?
And then he says something strange to you. What are clothes? And we're gonna leave it right there.
I mean, do we really need to do clothing? I mean, really?
We've done the fight, and that can be lore for later. But we've all put some hours in today. Let's get towards the end of the episode. I believe we have a stream to do right after this, so it's a good point for us to take a breath. We may see Corporal Gutstab tonight as we do stuff. So who knows? But to do
Yeah, because now your two and he are friends.
yes,
So you knew him before you met the party.
yeah, I knew him before I met the party.
I like the way this played out. I got to see the actual lore play out. That was
And it
awesome.
was a moment to see the actual
That was
lore. I know
so
it's
cool.
weird that it formed in this, but it did. Thanks everyone for watching. We hope we see you next time. We will do more adventures with Corporal Gutstab, both in the stream and I think off screen. He's gonna become kind of the
Man.
mascot of our video streams here. Hopefully we can show
That
you
much
guys.
damage got me some scars.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a couple of days to set in. Yeah, you've got some scars. So everyone remember to shut your door. You don't want to let the dire rats in.
Don't.
No, you don't. Thank you for joining us as always. But remember, we're active on Facebook. We're active on YouTube.
Twitch and Discord.
And as always, we're getting into the Reddit. Please catch us on Reddit. You can catch us on days where we do this. Maybe throw some suggestions our way. Too much strength check there.
Yeah.
We would love the input. We would love the interaction. Please join us, hang out, and come, as always, check the Discord. Do the Discord! Come hang out with us, play, become part of the story. And with that, I think we're done.